Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Parksy here, and welcome to my PBA Week 6 Battle vs. Request. Now, I'm doing this as a live commentary, and I have never done a live commentary before, but I just decided, switch things up, make it a little bit more fresh with battles that I'm going to be doing. So, it's me versus Request. Request is currently 3-2. I am 4-1. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of this team as we're actually moving back here. I did record this video previously, but then my brother was on 2 gadgets, slowed down my Wi-Fi, and if I clicked onto any other tab, then Showdown cut me off. So he's got Clefable, Hydreigon, Azazeer, Metagross, Gourgeist, Quillfish, Claydol, Alola Marowak, Hawlucha, Nidoking, Luxray, and Lopunny. I really did not expect him to bring the stuff that he did. I didn't expect him to bring Hawlucha, Metagross, and what was the other Pokemon? Gourgeist. I did not expect him to bring. But I can see Zapdos putting in a lot of work here because he has not got a single ground immunity, so I can discharge spam versus a lot of his team. I'm probably going to lead off with my Moltres, if I'm being honest. It just gives me a very good matchup versus his team. I fully expect him to lead off with Lopunny to get off his Mega Evolution and get me out. So I'm going to go out into Moltres. That's what I'm going to do. As I said, I don't match up poorly against anything. The worst matchup I could have is if he leads Quillfish, but then that gives me a free switch into Zapdos. Could give me a free switch into Goodra as well to just fire off some hits. His team, unless he's carrying Wish and his Clefable, then his team really lacks reliable recovery. If Clefable doesn't have Wish, then it probably has Soft Boiled, so then it's only it and Gourgeist that actually have reliable recovery. Wait, does Hawlucha have Roost? Does Hawlucha get Roost? Yeah, now you can actually see my mindset in these battles. So Hawlucha, do you actually get Roost? And probably in the move. Okay, so you will get Roost. That's something to keep it back in my head. I was talking to Hughes about this, and he did tell me he may be bringing Stone Edge on his Hawlucha, so I went with Charty Berry, Zapdos to take the rock type attack side. So just a quick rundown of my team if you guys have not heard this song. It is Remember the Name by Fort Miners, and all my Pokemon are based off them. So we got 10% luck. Back here, we got 10% luck to Goodra. There's a very special defensive wall. I did bring it for the Nidoking, unfortunately it does not bring it, which is kind of unfortunate, but very special defensive. Can be taking quite a few hits. We've got 20% skill, which is my Zapdos, Discharge, Baton Pass, Default, and Roost. Then we've got our Gardevoir, which is defensive. Clark, finally, Moonblast and Shadow Ball ensures that I can hit ensures that I hit every member of his team neutrally at least. 5% Pleasure, which is the Moltres, Rocky Helmet, Flame Boy, counter the Mega Lopunny, fully based and defensive. 50% PM, the Grounding Disease, fully physically offensive, Scolipede with Grounding Z, and finally 10% Remember the Name, my Marowak check, and just because he only has Ariados as a spinner, can quite safely get me up rocks. He actually does not bring Claydol, so if I can get up rocks here, like rocks aren't really the biggest concern. Help chip down the Hawlucha, which is nice. I can U-turn here, but I just want to see how much Air Slash does. If it does like over 20%, I'll probably stay in Moltres. Hence, I actually import the set already. 5% Pleasure versus the Quillfish. Oh my goodness! So if you're fully physically defensive, I have a chance to 2-hit KO you. I'll take that. I will definitely. Yeah, I'm talking the right Moltres, right? Oh my goodness, that's so much damage. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Air Slash here. I just really want to scout out this Quillfish, see what kind of set it is. He has no good switch-ins to Moltres. Everything that his only flying resist is Metagross. He has got 3 Pokemon weak to flying on his team. So I actually get a critical hit, which is very unfortunate, as he is actually going to go for the T-Wave. Luckily, I do have the Gardevoir. I've got the Heal Bell and the Gardevoir, which is nice. I fully expect him to go for a Waterfall here. Don't want to stay in on the Waterfall. I don't really have a way to hit this crowfish. Is the only problem. We do a lot of damage though, so that's good because we're wearing down the response to Scolipede. Now crowfish should be able to die even to a -1 earthquake, which is nice. I fully expect the scald or the waterfall, presuming the waterfall more likely to come out, but how much do you deal to Zapdos? I was really surprised at that damage, crit damage. Let me just make sure that everything's not out of the ordinary crit. So I already got some hacks out. I apologize. Sorry. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. 71%, so we got a low roll of a crit. Kind of unfortunate, but you know, I can't really complain about getting crits. I was playing this guy in PE one time, and he froze my Sableye Ice Punch, and then I thought out, and he's like, oh my goodness, you thought out, that's so lucky. And I'm like, well, to get the 10% freeze, you know, you had to be lucky to start. But anyway, back to the battle. Zapdos, with my, not Flydos, not Quantum, 20% skill. Scald is doing a mere damage, and a mere 10%. Waterfall, I presume, is going to be doing about. Yeah, there's a decent chunk. I'm just gonna try one crit. Really doesn't bode well. I'm gonna go out into my Zapdos here, as he is gonna swap out into his Clefable. Okay, that's all right. What does this give me? Okay, this gives me a switch into Scolipede. Ooh, this gives me a switch into Scolipede. Okay, I can attempt to paralyze him with Discharge. I really just want to fire off a Discharge, see what he wants to do. He could, excuse me, sorry, that's probably really painful to listen to, but he's either going to go for a Wish or a Heal Bell or Stealth Rocks, but I have got my Zapdos in. I fully expect him to swap out. I've really got to stay fully expect him, but if he's like offensive, he's like modest 252 Moonblast, because I am especially defensive. Zapdos defense investment doesn't really matter. So Moonblast coming off that, it's doing it's not doing anything to my Zapdos. So I just go for the Discharge here and try and go for the Paralyze. Yeah, okay, so I got the Paralysis, which is kind of annoying for my opponent. But I'm gonna go for the defog here, like, rocks annoy me. I'm so sorry! Okay, so I have to apologize to him there. That was kind of, I'll be frustrated if that happened to me. Turn 1 crit, and then, like, barely any turns into the match, I get a paralysis and defog. That must be so annoying. I'm so sorry, dude. We got the Heal Bell. Okay, Moonblast comes out. That seems like a defensive people. Actually, I don't know. Okay, I can't that leftover, so Life Orb would have probably done about 30. Like, it definitely would not have 2-hit KO'd me. I can assure you that. So if I make it bold, say for example. Okay, so Moonblast did 22%, so you probably got a high roll. Yeah, okay, so you're just a defensive Clefable, that was a high roll, and everything's fine. I kind of want to roost up here, just because my Zapdos is so nice at max HP. Yeah, okay, I'm going to roost up here. I do show that I have no leftovers leftovers on my Zapdos, which is good and bad. So he's just going to go for a Moonblast again. I am pressure on my Zapdos, so I am stalling him out of Moonblast, which, you know, I don't particularly want to do, but hey, if I can do it, I'll do it. So I go for the Tom Pass here, as I'm going to go into my Scolipede here. Please do not raid me and go for the Flamethrower. Okay, goes to the okay, gets a process, so that's good. Okay, I really like how that's called Z-Power. I never noticed that feature was added, so, Scolipede now. It might be Rocky Helmet, Crowfish. It didn't show anything, yeah, when I got my 71% flinch. Actually, no, it might have been Black Sludge, I'll have to check. But, oh wait, no, I've imported my Scolipede, that may. Skull P poison jab. Yeah, that nukes this thing. Actually, no, this is a 252 bold. We'll imagine. Flamethrower does not knock me out. Okay, he said if I get parried here, I'll tell you something really sad. He could paralyze me. He could flamethrower me. I think he's gonna flamethrower me. No, he might fire blast me actually. Fire blast. That should knock me out, should it? Fire blast. No, fire. That's fire fang. So I should do this right. Fire blast does not knock me out, unless you got like attack investment. But how much would you need for that? Like, yeah. Okay, the thing is, Gorgeist gives me a free switch into Moltres every time to fire off some hits, so that's incredibly nice. He could paralyze me here. So I go into Zapdos. Okay, I'm doubling out into my Zapdos because I feel like he's got something up. Okay, so he's got Flamethrower. Okay, that's good. As he does get the burn on me. Okay, kind of unfortunate, but it's justice. And the burn, it's not really going to matter because inevitably I'm going to be heal belling off my Gardevoir. There's a lot of stuff that I can heal bell off with it. The Clefable, the Quillfish, the Gorgeist. I would have discarded it anyway. Yeah, so that actually works out for me, even though he like tried to play some mind games with me and it did work. Like, I know 3 of his 4 moves now. The last move, I don't really know what his last move is. He might get the moon, but okay, goes to Stealth Rocks here again. Dude, this just gives me a free defog, okay? Like, you're not winning this. I'm pressure Zapdos. This is why Zapdos is one of the best Pokemon ever at stall, okay? It stalls at your PP, so you press my Cherry Berry, which, you know, kind of unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? So, I really just want to see what the Scoregeist wants to do. I swear Powers is... okay, I'm gonna go for my Baton Pass here, most likely. I'm gonna Baton Pass here. Going out into my Zapdos. He might have HP Rock, honestly. As he goes to the Will-O-Wisp, but it's gonna fail. I want to scout so badly for the Hidden Power Rock. You do not stay in on a Moltres. You don't. You just don't. You just don't. The only reason, okay, right, let me do some stuff. Okay, let me do some stuff. Okay, let's just all calm down here. Okay, you're Gorgeist large, aren't you? You are a large Gorgeist. No, Gorgeist super. Sorry. Excuse me. Gorgeist super. Expensive. Okay, so versus that Moltres. Keep getting them mixed up, okay? They're both the legendary birds. Fire Blast Oppose you. What does Hidden Power Rock do? Hidden Power Rock. Sorry. Very good. HP Rock's doing. Let me just, because I can't remember what Impush is. I'm just going to pick another series. Okay, that boosts up a bit. That's not doing much, even if you're like max special attack. You're not doing much. Yeah, you don't. Because oh yeah, Goldgeist's special attacks crap. Anyway. This gives me a Fire Blast. This gives me a Fire Blast. If you go into Clefable, then I repeat the same process to go into Zapdos at the Baton Pass. And this Clefable actually may give me the heal bell that I want, that I need. Sorry, not that I want, that I need with Gardevoir to help restore the paralysis on Zapdos. Okay, so he goes into Clefable as they get paralyzed. That's annoying. Okay, you can get up rocks here. Okay, I'm just gonna go into my 20% skill here. Okay, so we've both been hacks now. Okay, I got paralyzed. I crit. You burnt my Zapdos. Okay, the crit's probably a little bit more annoying for him. No, it was for me. Like because I need to double check. So this is Quillfish. Slash. No, okay, so it is most likely Rocky Helmet Zapdos. So go for your rocks here, get them up. As he actually doubles out in the Quillfish, a play I do not agree with is I'm just going to go for my discharge here. This gives me a discharge on Zapdos, and the Clefable is probably going to have to show Soft World as its last move. Moonblast. Okay, so we actually knock out the Quillfish. Great, okay. Now all I need to do is get down that Gourgeist, and all I need to do is get down the Gourgeist, and Scolipede can now do some work against this team. Scolipede is a godsend for his Clefable. I'm really sorry I didn't get to bring any of my regen core because it did fare pretty well against this team, but I mean Slowbro could take a +2 hit from Holucha. Slowbro was pretty good in this game, just the only thing that was scaring me from bringing Slowbro was the Hydreigon, because Hydreigon like beats Slowbro like 50 times over, so that's the main reason why I didn't bring Slowbro. He didn't bring Hydreigon. I thought that Hydreigon matched up really well against my team, but Gudra kind of counters it quite well with an Assault Vest. Okay, so out comes Gourgeist. Not really gonna matter. What is he gonna do here? He's gonna Shadow Sneak me? I really... He might go for Seeds here, actually. He might Leech Seed me. He might Leech Seed me. If he Seeds me, that deals 12% damage plus burn. Okay, I'll be higher health. I'm gonna go for the Roost here. Okay, out comes Holucha with Holucha gets Mold Breaker? Oh, I never knew that. Okay, so out comes Holucha, gives me a discharge. He's really trying to double a lot. I did ironically tell who's I would play really. I would make a lot of doubles. I'd play really scary in this game. So far, I've just been playing really simple, but you know that's really what I've had to do just to do well in this game. It's just play simple, play well with my Zapdos, because my Zapdos is easily my win condition here. His entire team, apart from Lopunny, if my Zapdos gets low enough, his entire team gets walled by Zapdos. So I'm just going to go for Discharge here. I really want you to show off Soft World. Show it off. Show it off. Show it off. Show off your Soft World, please. I'm begging you. Show off your Soft World so I know you're full set. Yes. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. So there goes that. You haven't got a good switch in the Scolipede anymore. I mean, Gourgeist is an okay switch in, and I fully expect you to be a defensive variant. This gives me a Roost here of my Zapdos. As it's gonna Soft World again. I don't really matter. Okay, right. Gardevoir. Let's look at you, my baby girl. Gardevoir. 15% will versus Clefable. Yeah, we'll say that you're just right like that. Okay, your Moonblast doing quite a lot of damage. You can take a Moonblast definitely. So I gotta go into my Gardevoir. I should have Baton Passed here actually, but Magikarp's gonna come out because that's nice. Because even if you do burn me now, then it won't hurt me. So I'm gonna go for my Heal Bell here. Metagross is probably gonna be coming out, but Metagross can't really touch my Charity Berry. Zapdos, as surprisingly, he actually stays in this Clefable. Like I get he was obviously trying to do thingy. He was trying to get at rocks, but I go for my Wish here. Send in my Zapdos again. Defensive Gardevoir. Oh my goodness, this is just golden. I've been waiting so darn long for to use defensive guard 4. That's just incredible. I get to use it now, honestly. I'm ignoring all PMs from my Discord that's up there. I finally learned how to mute myself. Let me just make sure that I'm actually muted. Yeah, I was actually going to show off. Oh no, there's the Jeremy Kyle thing. Okay, right. So the funny thing is, actually instead of music, I was gonna I almost put in Jeremy Kyle in the background, so you have been listening to Jeremy Kyle almost the entire video. So if Metagross is not Stealth Rocks, he might be Assault Vest Metagross then. Might be. I really just want to test the waters and go for a discharge of my Zapdos here. We'll see. He thinks that he hard walls my Gardevoir, but he doesn't because I got Shadow Ball on it, so that's nice. What do you want to go for? This was Zen Headbutt. Zapdos is chewing these for days. Okay, maybe not for days, but you know we're doing all right. Let's go for the default here. Get those nasty little rocks off the field. Okay, doesn't matter. All I want is my default off. So he's gonna go for the Zen Headbutt again. I can still my Zen Headbutt. Probably not the best idea actually. Don't switch well to this thing. I go for another Roost here though. That's my play. Because even a crits and headbutt shouldn't knock me out. Crit should be like 65%. I'll be on 82, so that'll be fine. He used to get double crit with his Metagross to knock me out. And like I said previously, Zapdos is good, like really good at max health. Okay, that's good what he went for. That's good. He went for Rock Slide, so that means now I get up to max HP with my Zapdos. Like I said though, hard to switch into this thing. This is probably gonna be the biggest struggle in my team, but Mega Tyranitar should be able to take a hit. And like an Earthquake. Mega Tyranitar, here you are. 100% remember versus Metagross. Let's just say you're offensive. Wait, okay, I can actually, that's pretty nice, so I can calculate your damage. Okay, you've got rocks in you. Okay. The Charlie Berry will be used up, but I don't really care, because you've got Stone Edge on Halixa then, oh well. Okay, goes to Zen Head, but still, the Meteor Mash isn't gonna be doing the most amount of damage. Actually, have you showed up your entire move set? No, okay, you might have Meteor Mash on this. Okay, my Zapdos is still healthy enough so I can take a Moon Blast from the table, so that's important. I'm gonna go from a Baton Pass here. Bottoms up. So he's got Stealth Rocks up 2 Pokemon. I can respect that because my team's quite weak to rocks. My Moltres, my Zapdos, and my... Why didn't you Rock Slide? Actually, should I just stall him out? Should I just stall him out a little bit more? Only for the Roost here. Because I did Rock Slide and it didn't pop the berry. Takes away flag. Me and he said the exact same thing at the same time. We jam night, bruh. My Zapdos has just been such an envy. That's such a sick interaction. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, so sets up rocks again. Again, I default here. I don't care if you pop my Charlie Berry. This was in head, but again, part of me regrets not running a static Moltres. Oh no, not static Moltres. Keep on mixing them up. Static Zapdos, but okay. I kind of want to see if you have thingy on this. Do you have... Okay, you got stealth rocks. Okay, that's weird why it made me unnerved Megaterrantor, but the sand doesn't really affect this game too much, so... should I Pursuit you, or should I Earthquake you? I'm gonna Earthquake for maximum amount of damage. If you go into Halucha, then it will. So then comes Gorgeist. Gonna obviously frisk my Tyranitar, right? So I could have pursuited his Metagross, but what are you gonna do? This thing shouldn't be able to knock me out if anyone hits another free switch into my Zapdos, just gonna wreck him down now. Okay, so out comes Halucha. This shouldn't be able to knock me out with any one thing. I have to discharge here, like I have to, there's no other thing. Like if you set up on me, then I lose. Because I'm pretty sure Stone Edge like knocks me out. You have to carry Stone Edge to knock me out. So I had to change the music there for a second because an ad was about to pop up. And then I'm in a predicament here. Let me just do some calcs. Like, I mean, I think I've been playing good so far. Not that. I'm so used to not importing my teams. Discharger Koji. And you really should not have anything to knock me out with. Stone Edge. Stone Edge in this thing for some reason. Stone Edge. Yeah, okay, that might not even knock out my Zap. That might not even knock out my Zapdos. What is my switching if he does kill my Zapdos though? I think it's Goodra. Is it Goodra? I will just Goodra do versus you. Yeah. Sky attack, that's not gonna knock out, actually it might knock out after the rocks. That doesn't, okay. Cool. Come on, Request, we've been on this turn for like 2 minutes. So I broke Gorgeist and Quillfish for my Scolipede. That's interesting. I can pull off a late game sweep. I think we're both looking at the same calc where, not this, but with my Zapdos. Because he doesn't know, I mean, he might not, like, I might not be entirely specially defensive investment. I might be like half special, half physical, so who knows. He might just spam substitutes, that's another thing he could do. So he can get like a citrus berry or something. I never knew Halucha got Mold Breaker. Halucha is a Pokemon I've never like... Wait. This Halucha's Mold Breaker. That means it's not unburdened. It's weird. I thought it would be Mold Breaker. What does that do versus my team? What do I have that he can break the mold versus? Yes. Does Mold Breaker not mean Flame Body's activated on my Moltres? Not entirely sure. definitely try to set up on my Mega Tyranitar there. It might be Cobra Berry, might be Cobra Berry Gourgeist because... Come on. Oh no, I don't live it. And he's Life Orb, wow. Okay, but I still should be able to live a hit with my Goodra. So I'm gonna go into you. Jigglypuff Fable is that's annoying now because my he actually got a really high a pretty high roll. But I just have to go with game with my Scolipede now. And hope. I'm going for the Ice Beam here. I like how I call this Pokemon 10% luck, and I'm counting like Flamethrower and Ice Beam, of course. I call this a 6-0 victory, since I didn't get, since he didn't get 6-0, he calls it a personal victory. Everything that happens from this point on is frosting. Ice Beam should be able to knock you out. Ice Beam, yeah. After a Life Orb, it should knock you out. Okay, out comes Metagross. What can this Pokemon do to me? I can Fire Blast you. I know I can do that. It's not like I can send that thing on rocks afterwards. So is this AV? Not Shucker. Okay, well you shouldn't be able to outspeed you anyway. So Fire Blast. Let's go. Oh yeah, sorry, I said Flamethrower instead of Fire Blast. I love Meteor Mash. I don't really know what Gardevoir is useful for because it gets walled by the Metagross. I think it dies to Mega Lopunny. I have to check. Zapdos, Moltres too doesn't really do much because rocks are up now to stay. It's either Hugh's predicted requires very well, because I know that Hugh's knows requires a lot very well. So it's either he predicted him to do like he predicted his sets perfectly because he's like, oh, he's gonna bring Stone Edge Hawlucha, which to be honest, it does handle my Zapdos and my Moltres. My Zapdos more, but Hughes was like saying a lot of stuff, and so far he's brought basically all that Hughes has said. So I don't know if he's helped him or anything. Christ, you're taking long. Okay, I'll just ask him if he's okay. I mean, yes, but I was out of practice. That's okay. I mean, he did have Gourgeist for Slowbro. Yeah, he really did not have much for Slowbro. Should've brought Slowbro. It's funny because they're calcing show spammed Tyranitar on the screen to the right of me. I'm really sad it's bothering me. It's okay, right, so he might go out, okay, he goes out into Hawlucha. This thing's gonna have to chew a Fire Blast. That's not good. That's not good, friend, is it? And I think I just fire off another Fire Blast because I put me into range. Or I could just go for an Ice Beam. Or I could just go for a Sludge Bomb. Yeah, I'm going for a Sludge Bomb here. YOLO! I regret saying that so much now. Luckily, it's 35 minutes into the video, so many people probably wouldn't have. They probably have clicked off by like 5 minutes in, and they're like, "Oh, it's live com." Okay, I'll quit. I'll click off then. Because usually for most of my let me check. 10%. Yeah, there's 10%. Okay, and I nearly click Fire Blast again, but if he goes into Clefable, this is my best play. If he goes into Clefable, and plus it just poisons his Gourgeist if he wants to bring it in. Not really that he should bring it in, just for the pure fact I've already shown Ice Beam and Fire Blast as my primary attacks. So it's not really an enjoyable matchup for Gourgeist. But that's really nice that he let his Hawlucha take that hit, because now my Goodra, any hit from my Goodra now after Life Orb can OHKO this Hawlucha. Do you wanna? How much does Goodra do against Clefable? Sludge Bomb's doing about half. Okay. Moonblast shouldn't be doing much. Yeah, it does piss. It literally does nothing. My days. And I can try and crit him. Plus also I've used up like one or two, I think I've used up like 4 of his softwares because of pressure with Zapdos, so I can stall him out with Sludge Bomb, and I can predict when he's going out into Metagross. I feel like I know when players are most likely to switch out, because Fire Blast to Metagross, I think I've already done this calc, but Fire Blast to Metagross is it does like at least 57%, so that's like a real chunk. So Clefable should be a switch in, but I think he might be bold Clefable. I mean, his damage will definitely show. There's Hughes PMing me, and House just going crazy. Okay, so Clefable comes out. Okay, that is a special defensive Clefable. Nice to know. Clefable. I don't know if he's entirely special defensive, because let me see. Ooh, sorry. Hold that down. 252. No, that looks like the nature. Yeah, that one. That beast is the death, and I just got a low roll. So I could 2-hit the KO this thing, and I'm actually gonna go for it. I'm gonna do a 2-hit KO. Okay. Oh my goodness, I got such a low roll there. That's piss. Okay, right. I think I have to go with the game Skullpede, because I live a flamethrower from Clefable. Oh no, but Lopunny comes out then. Ah. Crap. Yeah, I just have to spam Sludge Bomb and pray. Spray and pray. That damage though. Stab Moonblast does nothing to Goodra. I have to keep this in now because Metagross can now OHKO me, and like, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have let Goodra take the damage, but the thing is now Goodra, if I swap Goodra out onto rocks and it gets knocked out by Hawlucha, it's thingy, it's the sky attack, yeah, that thing. The thing that makes Hawlucha so great, and the fact that it can use lots of seeds, yeah. That, I'm actually gonna go check Snapchat, because why not? Might actually play some Candy Crush Saga. I've actually got recently addicted. A friend got me addicted, like, to it. I'm gonna for the Ice Beam. I doubt you'd save the Clefable at literal 2%. And I go for the Ice Beam in case he goes for the aggressive play into Hawlucha. Like, you're not saving the Clefable, come on. At 2%. You're not doing it, Requires. Come on, I know you're out of practice and I have to seriously reconnect. I swear, if this is my brother on 2 gadgets, I will literally punch him, because I said, hey, okay, I'm gonna be a nice guy, okay. Gonna be on 2 gadgets. And he was like, okay. Won't fake. So got off one of the gadgets, and I was like, okay. Better not be on it again. Oh, skip the end. Wait, what happened? I go for the sludge bomb here. Oh no, not sludge bomb. I go for the ice beam here. So I quickly save. I did go onto my phone, so maybe that's why. Because literally, I literally went onto my phone and it stopped my laptop. So that shows you how much one little gadget is gonna be able to learn Wish Protect. Okay, yeah, so I knocked that out, so that's good. At the very least, he's gonna 4-0 me, okay. All I need is a speed boost with Scolipede, a potential sword stance, and I won this game. Out comes Holucha. I have to go for the Ice Beam here, because Gui will activate if he tries to high jump kick me or whatever. So that gives me a... Oh, he missed! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, I think we won! I think we won! I think we won. I don't want to say anything, but Moltres can Fire Blast his entire team. Oh my goodness, I got so lucky. Oh my god, because I had to hope that he wasn't, like, I had to hope that he was going for a move that connected with me. I hope that, I think Sky Attack might not connect, so I had to hope he wouldn't go for that. And I had to hope that Gardevoir outsped it, because I really was not running much speed on Gardevoir. I was only running enough speed to regular outspeed Nidoking, like a defensive rock variant of Nidoking that sets. I've used the entire league and it misses. Oh my goodness, well, I've logged out again, but I do think it had to be down to the wire. I might actually calc it, but my play would have probably been into what the heck? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'll tell him I got Shadow Ball. No, I won't. I'll save that till later. But do I go into Moltres, because Moltres can really do some work against his team. Actually, no, this Pokemon can destroy me now, because rocks are up. Actually, no, I do think Return can knock out my Moltres. I think I specifically made it so I'm adamant block news. Return does not. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close, actually. Adamant. Yeah, okay, it does not. It does not. It never. With no crit, it shouldn't. Can Scolipede Oko this thing, please? Scolipede, can you? Yeah, you don't do crap to it. Okay. So, what is my... Oh, for goodness sake, I swear if my brother's on 2 gadgets, okay, you're probably gonna have a video from Scotopus in the morning saying it. Well, guess we're not using damage calc anymore. Gudra is useless to me. It's virtually useless to me. So I just fire off a stab Dragon Pulse and hope that's the best. It would be nice if he went for the fake out because then Yuri activates. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Because that's gonna lower his speed. Okay. And then I get a free switch into my Moltres. And then I roost. And my baby boy Moltres is gonna take lives. I could be getting a little bit excited over a Pokemon game, but well. There's a chance I can outspeed, not a very high chance, but hey, what are you gonna you gotta do what you have to do. I'm going for the Fire Blast and the off chance he swaps out into Metagross. Maybe he might miss high jump kick. Again. I can't be mean. That was such that was oh my goodness. I cannot state how sorry I am about that. I'm so sorry, Request. It was kind of a misplay from the fake out because return knocked me out anyway. I'm like 90% certain if fake out like a base 60 something move did that much, like I know it's 60 at the very maximum, like it could be 44. I know. I go for Dragon Pulse here actually, because then that ensures that because I should be able to outspeed Metagross actually. Yeah, Dragon Pulse is my plan. Sorry. I can't get cocky there because his final 3 months still form a pretty good core aside from being weak to Moltres. Because Metagross can still take a hit. And he goes for the yeah, he's got Rock Slide on the Metagross. So I have to be super careful. What do we do? Actually, this battle might have not be over because. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, I go into Moltres, and I Fire Blast immediately. He might tackle Gourgeist, so that's the thing. Then that means that. I really want to calc. I mean, it doesn't really matter because this is kind of what I have to do. So I have to go into Moltres now to Fire Blast. He's gonna sack off Gourgeist. Goes into the Metagross, I presume, to Rock Slide me, and then what? I can roost. I can roost. I'll have to see how much that does. I'm gonna get disconnected again, but I want to see how much a lot for me just to go to board comes down to it. Return after stuff rocks. It has a 43% chance to knock out assuming he's adamant. So this is a Drain Punch that's gonna activate my GUI as I get to go into Moltres now. Okay, so he's Drain Punch, he's not a high jump kick. As it's going to take forever for me to process my move because, of course, I have shut down. I'm so sorry about this, guys. Literally, my Wi-Fi is horrible. This is why I do not do live commentaries. You're probably like really pissed at me right now, and I understand. Okay, so out comes my Moltres. I have to Fire Blast here because you're slower than me. Okay. Sack to Gourgeist, here we go. Here's the sack, so I wouldn't have minded if he survived that because okay, so out comes Metagross. Okay, right, Moltres. I have to remove my flying typing, I have to remember offensive stuff, crap. Rock Slide. Seriously? Seriously? It does that little, like I know, I'm calculating with 96 attack obviously, but like that does nothing. That literally does nothing. I mean, my play here obviously is to roost, but okay, so I roost here, I outspeed him, so he's not like max speed. So okay, so he does 40%. So he should be max attack. You should be max attack. That did 40%, so that's roughly around there. So, from actually, this might knock out. Yeah, okay, this is definitely gonna knock me out. So we just go for the Fire Blast and launch up. Because Scolipede now, it can. I need to preserve my Moltres. Because, this might come down to Gardevoir living return from an adamant Lopunny. Okay, I go for the U-turn here, obviously. Deal my 10% of damage, and I go out into Mega Tyranitar. And I pursued him. He hasn't actually shown the Meteor Mash yet, so I don't know if he actually has it or not. If I get Stealth Rocks, is that useful for Lopunny? Because it's so far it's at 100%. Okay, it's gonna be taking chip damage from the Moltres. My play, hopefully here, is to get on my Scolipede. I mean, I'm forced to Earthquake here. No, I'm forced to Stone Hedge here. No, I'm forced to Earthquake because Lopunny's fighting type, of course. So I go for the Earthquake here. I'm forced to Earthquake here. We could very well win this. Okay, Mega Tyranitar, come on, you don't work for me. I just need you to really hurt this Lopunny, and Moltres need to get the Flame Body Burn. Okay. Hopefully he misplays and stays in, because then I can, then Scolipede can, should be able to win me the game. Because the chip from Scolipede, Scolipede's Poisonium Z, plus, not Poisonium Z, the Poison Jab, plus Moltres with its Rocky Helmet and 30% chance to burn with it. Okay, he goes to the Bullet Punch, so he shows he has Bullet Punch. I actually want to lose my Tyranitar here, so please, go for another Bullet Punch, please. I'm begging you, please. Oh, gets the crit, so I can't get up my rocks. I have to preserve my, should I preserve my Grounding Z? I'll see, like, this is obviously going to knock out the Metagross. A Bullet Punch shouldn't be able to knock me out. I shouldn't be able to, at least. Here, max attack versus Scolipede. This is a Bullet Punch. Okay, this is not gonna, yeah. Okay, even like a crit Bullet Punch, yeah, okay. Right, so go for that. Boost the Shucker, knocks that out, okay. Can I get my +1 speed boost? Thank you, okay. So here comes the Lopunny. Lopunny comes out, okay. Lopunny. Okay, oh you all-out attacker. Okay, return knocks me out. But my Groundinium Z should nuke you. It should send you to the next dimension. Can I confirm that is, yeah, okay, that does far more damage than Poison Jab will ever do. So, I 100% outspeed, oh no, he has Fake Out, oh no, crap, do I, please tell me I left Fake Out. This is Jolly Lopunny as well. Fake Out. I don't know if I do or not. Actually, you know, I might be able to live it. I mean, he's obviously gonna go for it. He's quick attack then. That's just that's good prep on his part. Okay, so I live that. I'm fast now. I'm super fast. Okay, right. Tectonic Rage. Here we go. Scolipede, come on, you gotta kill, baby. You gotta kill. It's gonna come down to Gardevoir living return, isn't it? If you're Jolly, then I win. But I highly doubt. Okay, so go for the Tectonic Rage. I get a low roll. Okay, so it comes a return. Okay, if I burn, I win. Okay, Moltres, come on, baby. I Air Slash on the off chance you don't knock me out. Okay, this has been a really close match so far. I'm happy I live commentary this now just because it's an absolutely insane match. Flame body. Come on, my luck's fake. Come on, please. Come on, Christmas is coming. My parents, they constantly ask me what I want, and I'm like, I don't really care. This is the only thing I want for Christmas, okay? The only thing I want for Christmas is a flame body burn, okay? That is the only thing little Parksy wants for Christmas. Come on, you don't want to disappoint little Parksy. I've been crit powered, paradox, mischarge, I'm getting burnt here. Come on, give Parksy the bike he wants, come on, give him the fiery bike he wants, come on. Okay, right, let me see. Okay, so it's a 43.8% chance that Adamant Lophany's return knocks out Mega Gardevoir. Not Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir. I've won this play already, but yeah, Adamant. So Stealth Rock's on the right side of the field. Return just 43 point. Has a 43.8. Okay, right. So here we go. I'm building up the suspense of this. Okay, this is like 43-53 to me right now. Okay, Gardevoir is gonna come in. We're gonna trace this. We're gonna trace the Limber. Okay, your Limber, you're not. Yeah, okay, sorry. That's my fault. Okay, Moonblast comes out. Someone's gonna win this. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna win it? Come on, Gardevoir. Come on, Gardevoir. Come on. I knew I should have brought Scarf Gardevoir, but Metagross just annihilates Scarf Gardevoir, honestly. And I need the cleric support because he had Talking Spikes, Quillfish, he had so much stuff. That status me a Clefable, which has the Fable's yellow color. Okay, if he actually is Jolly, then I won. My fastest mon. What does my Gardevoir speed matter? Click the move already, okay? Request, come on. This is nearly an hour video. Oh no, he won! GG. Oh my goodness, that was a master of a game. Oh my goodness, that was easily one of the best games I've ever played. That was ridiculously close. My opponent played so well. I don't think I necessarily played that bad, but your Arma, and not your Arma, your NI Ariados are now 4-2, which isn't that bad, but we have lost twice in a row now. And we're playing Hughes, the person in the chat. We'll be playing him next week. But this battle's been insane. Win or loss, I knew this was going to be a good battle. And Request is definitely high up there, if not, you know, like, he's one of the best coaches in the PBA, and I wish him luck, because he's most likely going to be getting into finals. I've got some of the hardest weeks coming up. I've got Hughes, Jason, Rattata, MX3 to battle now. But thanks guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video at any moment, especially that nail-biting finale, please leave a like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. The next video will be out next week, and goodbye.